Hello, and welcome to the After Bedtime Podcast. I am your host, HP Burrito, and as always with me tonight is Wifey. Wifey, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How you doing, baby?
Absolutely fine, absolutely fine. And tonight, we're going to have a bit of a story to tell on tonight's podcast. That's right, we're going to have an epic tale of mystery, romance, adventure, and heroism at its finest. That's right, if you haven't guessed it yet, Wifey will tell the tale of how we met and destiny was fulfilled. We begin the journey with a worried mother and two strangers in a chat room party.
All right. So let me start off a little bit further in the beginning of when we met. I bought a PS4 for my son, and never ever wanted him to play video games. I had no interest in them, and I didn't want him to either. But a situation happened before that, and I thought maybe if I just bought him the PS4, he would get over what happened, which, yeah, it occupied his mind more than, you know, just sitting at home and reading a book. So I bought him the PS4, and I bought it out in October of 2016. And he ended up getting it for Christmas that year. And he played all the time. He played Minecraft. He played all these video games. Well, me and my boyfriend met on Minecraft. And so he was playing Minecraft one day, and he was in a party with the two strangers. And the two strangers, and I got on there one day because I was like, I really would like to know who my son is talking to. He's 11 at the time. And I'm like, I really would like to know. So I get on one day, and I talk to the two strangers, and come to find out, they're not bad. Not so bad. And one of the strangers and I got to be, friends on the video game, playing Minecraft together. And so we just played all the time. So I was cool with my son playing with those two strangers. Well, one particular stranger is my boyfriend's cousin. Well, my boyfriend gets online one day, HP Burrito. He gets online one day and he says, "What's up?" And I said, "Nothing, hi." And that's all he said to me. And he got off, had to go to work, whatever he did, I don't know. And so that was up to April 24th of 2017. On October 27th, 2017, we talked and talked for hours. And it was fun. And every day we talked for hours. For over hours and hours. He was at work. I talked to him on the phone. So he had a night job. He was all there by himself. So, oh well, I talked to him for hours. So, after that, we had talked about me going to where he lived and meeting him, or maybe he coming to me and meeting me. And we talked about it a lot. And then my son had wanted to sell candy bars for his school. What a nightmare. So I was like, you know what? Whatever. We'll sell a few boxes. Who cares? We're not going to, whatever. So we sell the few boxes, and then I said, you know what? Let's try to sell more. And so my son's goal was to sell 10 boxes to win a trip. And so my goal was just to get all the candy bars out of my house. And so we ended up selling 10 boxes of candy bars. And for my son, I bought one box. Did not eat any of them, just so you know. Anyway, so we, my son won a trip, and he could go to 40 different places. So we decided he wanted to go to where he wanted to go to the ocean, and he wanted to go to a tropical area. What is the best place to go? Florida. So, and I knew that HP Burrito lived in Florida, somewhere in Florida, I knew. And so we decided that I was going to drive to Florida. One, we could meet HP Burrito, and two, my son could have his beach experience that he wanted so well. So the day after Father's Day, I drove out to Florida, and took me, I think, 23 hours to get there, because I drove by myself with my son and my nephew. I drove out to Florida, and the first few days, me and the boys, we spent the whole time just basically exploring Orlando. Oh my gosh. And then going to see the coolest McDonald's ever. Oh my gosh. So it was a Thursday, and I was staying at a...
Do you remember the date?
I do remember the day. I definitely remember the day. I saw him on a Thursday night around 10 o'clock. Yes, I remember all that. And I was at a hotel, the Kissimmee, and I saw him, and oh my gosh, it was insta. I fell just head over heels for this guy that I only talked to for 2 months over the internet and on the phone and on PS4, and didn't know if he was who he was. I mean, I video chatted him, so I knew what he looked like, but that's about it. So we had a blast in Florida. I spent almost 15 days in Florida. Not all with him, but in Florida, me and my son and my nephew spent about 15 days. We get back to where we live, and me and the boys, and about 7 months later, 7.5 months later, HP Burrito decided he wanted to move to where we are now. And he moves. He couldn't move until after March 13th. No, after March 8th. He couldn't move until after. So he loads up his stuff in his car, and he drives out to where we are now. And we've been together ever since. We ended up having a daughter. She is almost 2 years old, and we did get pregnant pretty immediately after he moved in. But oh well, and we're just living the best life we can and together. And I know it's crazy. A lot of people tell me I'm nuts for what I did, but I thought I was a little nuts at first too. But he's the love of my life. He's rolling his eyes. If you can't see, but he's totally rolling his eyes. But he is. He's the love of my life, and he is a wonderful stepfather to my child, my older son. And from why all this happened was because of my son and his cousin for having HP Burrito as his cousin. Thank you. You know who you are. But yeah, so that is the story of how we met. And he moved halfway across the country to be with me. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, babe, do you have anything else to say? I know you have things to say, so be nice. He's not really a sentimental type of person, but I am so sentimental, it's crazy.
I got nothing to add. You pretty much know the whole story of how we met.
Yeah.
Pretty much, after we met in Florida, it was 7 months after, after that we talked around the phone for 7 months. And then just back and forth trying to figure out where to move you out.
Right.
Where I was at. Or for me to come over here. And I just decided it would be easier for me just to come here.
Yeah, it was totally.
A lot of that stuff that you did.
Oh, I had a whole house to pack. He had a room.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he put everything in his little bitty car. I couldn't put everything in my PT Cruiser. There would have been no way. My couch wouldn't have fit in there. I'm obsessed with my couch, sorry. But yeah, we just we do good together. Baby. And we still play Minecraft together. And we play Minecraft Dungeons. It was fun.
Alright guys, that's the end of the podcast. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And we'll see you guys next time after bedtime. Good night, everybody.
Bye.